It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And today we are in Sandy and Steve's garden in Lakeside getting ready to rehome a humongous Pachypodium Lameryi. We've got Mel over here moving things out of the way, making sure that all the irrigation and the low voltage wiring is clear. Then we are going to excavate that monster. As you can see, this plant was heading up under the rafters, so it did the wise thing and is, trying to grow this way, but it's infringing on the pathway and not sustainable in that spot. So we are going to move it over to this corner of the garden over here where it can then grow on in perpetuity. So I want to make sure that we've got a deep enough hole because I don't want the plant tipping over. We are going to be excavating it, with as much of its root system intact as possible, just so that it doesn't stress out too hard and drop all of its leaves. So I'm going to go basically really wide too, because I'm anticipating when that thing comes out that the roots are going to be about 18 inches, and we're going to want to go about as deep. All right, so Mel and Hannah have prepared the hole that this is going to go into, and the client had supported this with a collar and a wire. And we're going to leave the collar on the plant in case it needs supported again. It's not too tight, so don't worry about that. What they're doing right now with this weed fabric, because there's so many thorns on this plant, is they're just manipulating it back and forth, loosening up the root ball. The roots aren't that critical, but we want some of them. Oh, there we go.
Well, I'm here just in time.
You're here just in time. You want to get somebody get down there at the root ball? Yeah, grab it by the hair. There it is. And off we go. Grab.
Wow.
Okay, now it is. That's not the good side though.
Oh. How do you want us to turn it?
Okay, it's gonna need to go
Towards you, huh?
Yes.
Like so towards me.
Yeah, let me get over here. Oh, wow, actually, yeah, that is good, isn't it? Yeah, that works. Sorry, I was just looking at it from the wrong angle. Yeah, move it a quarter turn. It's no problem, right? So how much would you say that weighs, guys?
A lot.
A lot? Okay, so let's check Hannah's work. Her hole looks great. Now they are going to backfill, and you can see
Come forward towards me.
we have an irrigation pipe right by Hannah's foot that will water that plant. And Hannah did a magnificent job. It's a great spot, and Hannah went just deep enough with the hole, so they'll be able to backfill that entire root ball, create a little bit of mound just to make sure that it's secure. And then we'll restage this cute little mini boulder, and you will just never know that this Pachypodium Lameryi hasn't been there since the beginning of time. So if you've got a large plant in your yard that you need to move, I now give you permission to do so. That looks great. So, folks, The idea is where we took it. Clearly we have made a mess, haven't we? Well, we replanted this trigona that was in that pot into the ground. So we're going to move said pot over here, and I'm going to plant something fabulous in it. And then obviously I will restage the driftwood, and I will pull in a bunch of really cutesy tootsy things to put in front of it. And again, it will look like it's been there since the beginning of time. Hope this tip has helped inspire you to get out in your garden and do some heavy lifting. From Design for Serenity, this is Laura Eubanks with Mel and Hannah in Lakeside with the giant Pachypodium and your succulent tip of the day. Bye guys!